I got my first kid in 2013, my second kid in 2019. And in 2000, let me just talk about this. My last competition, I didn't have in my head, okay, this is my last competition. Okay, I took that decision later. I'll talk about that a little bit if we have time.
Please do.
But in 2019, I wanted to win the Brazilian Nationals as master because I had one as adult, and I thought it would be very cool to say, okay, I won both, adult and master. And 2018, I lost. 2019, I went to a trip in São Paulo. I'm from Rio. The Brazilian Nationals was in São Paulo. I went on a trip with my son, and I took him to a attraction they have in São Paulo for kids at his age that he loves. So basically, I was my Saturday being a father, and I remember leaving my kid with my brother, who at the time lived in São Paulo, and taking the Uber to the tournament. And that 40 minutes drive, I was like, I have to switch, like, how do I switch from the father to the fighter? And I was like watching my breathing, basically almost like meditating through the way. And when I got in the tournament, I felt like, okay, I'm all in. And it was very beautiful to see. It was the biggest tournament ever in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There were 8,000 competitors.
Wow.
The Brazilian National was the biggest ever there was. And I don't think after the pandemic that has reached that much yet. Even now, just recently, there was another Brazilian National. So it was a big tournament. So the image that I have was getting there, a crowd of people. I did 4 fights, I won. And when I was leaving, I remember looking back and seeing nobody on the mat. Like if I was the last man standing. I know I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's how I felt. I came to a bracket that was crowded, and I'm the last man standing. It gave me such a joy. That moment was beautiful for me. It was a big accomplishment for me.